Hello and welcome to Man Cave Media. On this channel I talk about beer, sneakers, tech, and toys. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Also, please connect with me on social media. I'm on Instagram at media.mancave and on Facebook and Twitter at mancavemedia.org. And finally, if you enjoy listening to podcasts, please check out the League of Sedentary Gentlemen. We're available wherever you get your podcasts or direct from our website at man-cave-media.org. Alright, so today a friend of mine got a new Samsung phone and he was nice enough to hand it off to me to do a review. So let's check it out. Alright, so my friend is kind of a cell phone connoisseur of sorts. He's constantly buying new phones, mostly to just play around with and kind of, check out the new tech and see what's out there. And so he got this phone from T-Mobile, I believe, and he's not going to use it as his primary phone, so he was nice enough to hand it off to me to do an unboxing and a review. The phone we are checking out today is the Samsung Galaxy A32 with 5G. Let's see, it is black, 64 gigabytes. That's the only information we got on the box, really. Oh, here we go. No, it's just the package contents. Alright. Not much info on the outside of the box. It's black and it's 64 gigabyte. Alright. Let's see what else we can find out. Quite a strong sticker they got there. Goodness. Alright. In the box, this looks like just some paperwork. Yep, let's see. Yep, just some paperwork. Kind of a flimsy packaging. Get it together, Samsung. Alright, I have the phone itself. Pretty nice. 3-camera setup. Almost looks like it's going to have a matte finish to it. We'll get the plastic off in a moment. SIM card from, yep, I was right, T-Mobile. We will not be putting that in today. USB-C cable, and see, how big are you? A 5-volt, 2-amp charger. Yeah, pretty basic, run-of-the-mill Samsung charger. Oh, and they do include a SIM tool. Nice of them. Alright, let's square this stuff away here. Don't need any of this paperwork. Yeah, even though this is not Samsung's flagship device, I'm kind of disappointed about this unboxing experience, I gotta say. Because, I mean, you can buy the cheapest iPhone available, and it still has that nice Apple unboxing experience. Whereas this is kind of like, they phoned this one in, for sure. Alright, very nice actually. So it looked like it was going to be a matte finish, but it's not. It's very glossy, very yeah, fingerprint magnet. Oh my. And it says it's black, but actually it looks more like a grayish color, which is pretty cool. As I mentioned, 3 camera setup. Headphone jack, that's very important. See if we got any charge on it. Looks like the fingerprint sensor is also on the power button. That's cool. See if she's got a charge on it. Alright, we're in business. Oh, it's been a while since I've had T-Mobile. Whoa, alright. So this screen, I mean, first impression, the screen's pretty nice, but it is definitely definitely not bezel-less. This kind of reminds me of my Pixel 2 XL. It's got quite the bezel on the. It's got quite a chin down here on the bottom. So yeah, it's nice and bright. Go through the standard setup here. I'm just gonna put it on my Wi-Fi. Next. Good old Android updates. Now they did include a SIM tool, but I don't. Oh, there it is. SIM tray. Let's see if while it's doing its thing here, let's actually see if this has expandable memory. That's something that don't copy. That's something that Samsung is known for. And honestly, I mean, no knock against people who really love Samsung devices, but in my honest opinion, that's the only reason to stick with Samsung. Is if you skip all this, skip no account setups, turn off all that, new setups, skip, skip. Now what I want to see it does look like it does have a spot for an SD card. That's cool. Or is that just a full-size SIM? Can't tell, I'm super blind. I think it's just actually a micro SIM and a full-size SIM. Skip the Samsung account, skip. Don't have that. No. Right. Finally. Finish. Trademark Samsung sound there. So one thing that I am looking at right now, wow, this screen is really sensitive. I barely tapped that. I did not want to go there. But it's already picking up my smart things. That's weird. Oh, it's got a little bit of feedback on the home button. That's pretty cool. Clear. Okay. Just want to make sure we weren't on mobile data because I didn't want to do anything with my friend's account. So just checking to make sure of that. So let's go to settings. Let's see if I can find out some more about this guy. Alright, one thing that I noticed about this that I don't like, that I've come to love so much about my Pixel phone, is to wake up the phone, all I have to do is like wave my hand over it, tap the screen. I forget what they call it, there's a name for it. And this clearly doesn't have it, or it's not turned on. And I'm looking through the menu items here and I am just so not familiar with this Samsung overlay. Oh, there is an update available. But I'm just like, yeah, this is so far from stock Android. Now I know a lot of people like this, and you know, I'm not knocking it. It's just I'm not used to it, is all it is. I've gotten really used to stock Android, and still, in my opinion, like once you go stock Android, you don't go back. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put my SIM card into this phone. I'm gonna take a page from Unbox Therapy's book. If you're not familiar with the YouTube channel Unbox Therapy, it's a really good channel for watching unboxing videos of products that the average Joes like you and me can't afford. But he often does this with cell phones, where he'll put his personal SIM card in a phone and use it but he'll use it for like months and then do a review. I'm gonna go for a week and see how it goes, and then we'll come back and I'll do my final review and give you my thoughts on what I think. First impressions for the price point. If you can get it on sale, it's better. This is just first impression. The screen is very meh. I mean, the overall build quality of the phone is very nice, what you would expect from Samsung. I don't like this fingerprint magnet on the back here. It's just not cool. The 3 camera setup, I mean, I'll play around with that some more. I'll do a little comparison. It's kind of unfair to compare it to my Pixel 4, which is arguably the best camera, the best cell phone camera on the market. But I'll still do a little comparison on that, and we'll come back and we'll revisit. So sit tight. It'll be just a few seconds for you, but it'll be a week for me. Stick around. All right, and we're back. So it has been exactly 5 days. I've been using this phone nonstop ever since the first half of this video. And well, the verdict is not good. I mean, I'm gonna really try hard to find some good things to say about the phone. The screen itself, I mean, the colors are really vibrant. I do like the way the screen looks. I got really used to the high refresh rate on my Pixel device, so this feels kind of old school. It feels like my Pixel 2 XL. And for the price, I don't think it's worth it. For what my friend got it for, like he corrected me. I thought he got it at a discount. He actually got it for free through T-Mobile. So if you're able to get this phone for free, then I mean it's fine. Don't pay for this phone. If you are hard up for a phone and you're already in the Samsung ecosystem and you really want to stay in the Samsung ecosystem, then I can see like try to get this phone for free or at a steep discount. Don't pay retail for this guy. But if you are looking for a phone, you don't want to pay flagship pricing, but you want something a little more modern. Let's say, you know, it's been 3 or 4 years since you've upgraded and you're just looking for something a little newer, but you don't want a flagship. I would say go stock Android and get a Pixel 4a or even a Pixel 3a. Like if you're okay with the bezels on this guy, you're going to be okay with the 3a because it's very similar. And I think you'll enjoy the stock Android device a little bit more. Again, this is coming from a non-Samsung user. I've been a Pixel user for a lot of years. And just trying to fumble through this UI, this overlay that they put on, it doesn't work well for me. I don't like it. I much prefer the stock Android experience over this. So, I mean, I know there are people out there that like it. I have a coworker who's in the Samsung ecosystem. She loves her phone. I have another coworker who used to be in the Samsung ecosystem, and he used to love his phone. He recently switched to Apple. So, I mean, I know people like it, but if you can't afford the flagship device, I would just stray away from Samsung, man. Unless you absolutely need to be in that ecosystem and you absolutely cannot afford a flagship device. So, usability, I mean, my experience was not great. If you have more than 3 things open at one time, this thing really starts to stumble over itself. It can't get out of its own way. I blame that solely on the processor. This does have 4 gigabytes of RAM, so I was a little bit surprised to see it struggle the way it does. But yeah, when you have too many things open, it struggles a lot. So 4 gigabytes of onboard RAM you would think would be sufficient, but it's not in this case. And so, like I said, I blame that mostly on the processor. Call quality was fine. Photos are fine. It actually takes a pretty decent photo. This coming from a Pixel user. Pixels, again, in my opinion, have the best cell phone camera on the market. So it's not really fair to compare it to something like this. But for the price point and for the market that they're shooting for, the quality's okay. Like, it's not terrible. What else? Yeah, I mean, when you don't have anything open, it is kind of snappy. But it slows down so much when you start opening up apps and trying to you know, perform more than one task. It struggles. I do like that it has a fingerprint sensor. In this COVID world that we live in now, I really miss a fingerprint sensor. It's nice that it has one. And like most Samsung devices, it's nice that it has the headphone jack. I also miss that a lot. And from what appears to be the expandable storage, that's also big. I miss that also. But, I mean, other than that, there's not really much I can say about this phone that's good. Build quality. The build quality, like the fit and finish, I mean, it's a well-built phone. I really hate the back. I really hate this fingerprint magnet material, this glass back, because I know that it's not a real glass back phone. It's plastic. So they could have done this in a matte finish. Maybe it would have even been cheaper to do it in a matte finish over the gloss, because that sucks. I hate how, you know, you can't even handle the device. You wipe it down, and as soon as you grab it, full of fingerprints. It's terrible. I like the feedback you get from the buttons on the screen. That's pretty cool. But other than that, you know, I can't in good conscience recommend this phone unless you're able to get it for free and you absolutely need to be in the Samsung ecosystem. So yeah, that's the Samsung Galaxy A32 5G in a nutshell. Do I recommend it? No. If you really love Samsung and you can't afford the flagship, then it might be for you, but Honestly, my opinion and my recommendation would be to go with a Pixel device or save your money and get a flagship Samsung device. Stray away from this guy. Okay, that's all I have for this one. Thank you again for stopping by. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great afternoon, and like always, thank you for watching.